There are a bunch of different items in Minecraft, the rarest item being the dragon egg. But what if I told you there are a bunch of items that are illegal in Minecraft and I actually obtained them, with the last one literally almost banning me? Most people think the rarest item is the dragon egg, but it's not, because there are way rarer items. And some of these items are so unobtainable that people don't even know they exist. And I'm gonna get every single one because I want a cool museum in my hardcore world. And we're gonna start by trying to get the end portal frame. And this block is so rare that only a couple people in the Minecraft community have actually gotten it. And I'm gonna see if I can break it by using TNT. Now let's see if this works. It did not seem to work, dude. And I don't think I can mine it either. While I think about a way to get the end portal frame, I built a museum to get the rarest and most illegal items in Minecraft. And I'm gonna start with the easier items, and as this video goes on, the items are only gonna get more rare. And we're gonna start by getting an item that people don't even know exists, the enchanted pumpkin. And if we just shear this and mine this, and then we'll look to see if we have a curse book, there we go. And if we bring it over to an anvil, we can see we can make the enchanted jack-o'-lantern. Dude, this actually looks so cool in my hand. What happens if I place it? Wait. Oh no, it's not enchanted anymore. Okay, well thankfully I have another enchanted book, and now we can add this item to our first slot in the museum. And now that that's done, the items are only gonna get more rare. And we're gonna start by trying to get tall grass, which only can spawn in village chests. Because if you try and mine tall grass, you only get regular grass. And I think it's pretty rare, so we need to get looking. And our first chest is no good. Dang bro, still not getting it. How is there still no tall grass? Okay, this might be a little bit more rare than I thought. Is this it? Oh, dude, this is short grass. Come on. Bro, I have genuinely been looking forever. Yo, let's go, dude. Oh, that took way too long. And now that we have that, we need to try and find the large fern, which can only be found in taiga villages. And it would be crazy if we found it on our... No way, dude. We just got that on our first chest. Okay, and before I go home, I need this guy. And for our next item, we need to trap this guy in a box so we can get his horn. I just need to make this long enough so that he can ram into the wall. Now, if I place these blocks, we have something to ram into. Yo, he did it. Oh my gosh, I was waiting like 20 minutes for that. And now we have a goat horn. And our next stop is a desert so we can get a rabbit foot, which only has a 10% chance to drop. Yo, we just got our first one. What in the world? And we can also grab this dead bush because people forget it exists. And now we can make our first update on our museum wall. And now we have our first 6 items. And for our next item, we need to make a brush, which I think I've made probably once before. And now we got our brush. We now have to go and find an ocean. And I'll also grab these sea pickles because everyone looks them over. And for our next item, we're looking for suspicious sand or gravel to find a sniffer egg, which has a 6.7% chance of spawning. Okay, I'm pretty sure they spawn in these monuments. And there is our first piece. Let's see what we get. That is not what I wanted. Let's see if our second piece is any better. Still not what I want, bro. But this definitely could be it. Yo, I think it's it. Oh, yes, dude. We got a sniffer egg. Let's go. And now that we... Whoa! What in the world was that? Oh my gosh, was this pufferfish, dude? Well, now we need to get to this shipwreck so we can get a heart of the sea from a treasure map. Now we need to look for this treasure. Seems that we're getting closer. And it should be right here. Yes, dude. And we got the heart of the sea. Let's go. But I need to try and get a second one so that I can craft a conduit. Here it is, and we got another one. Let's go. And now I want to see if I can get a trident really quickly. There's a baby one with a trident. Yo, no way, we got a first try. Let's go, dude. And now I need to find a whole bunch of nautilus shells so I can make a conduit. And I'm gonna have to kill a whole bunch of drowns. I'm just gonna have to keep killing drowns, keep killing drowns, and keep killing drowns. And I think we almost have enough. All right, and now I think we have enough. We can finally head back home. And I've been playing Minecraft for a long time, but I have no idea when the last time I made this was. But now we can add our new additions to our museum. And we're already making good progress, but the items later in this video will be even crazier. And for the next few items, we need to travel all the way back to the ocean to find an ocean monument. And here we're looking for a wet sponge and a dry sponge. And I sometimes forget how annoying these guardians are. But now we can continue looking for the... Oh my gosh, no way, dude. Bro, I'm gonna drown, but this guy has to be around here somewhere. Oh, hello there. Oh no. Dude, I have to get back to surface real quick. My gosh, dude, I could have died right there. But now that I have full health, I can finally take care of this guy. And I don't know how much health this guy has. This might be a tight fight. Or not, and we got our wet sponge, but we need to get another one so that we can get a dry sponge. We're gonna be fighting another Elder Guardian right now. And bang, we got another sponge. And for our next super rare item, we need some turtles to get a turtle skewer. And I'll start by making them a little breeding chamber. Oh my gosh, I still have mining fatigue. Okay, it's finally gone. Now we can make them a little pit for them to all sit in. I'll just push you inside of it, you as well, and you too. And I'm pretty sure you breed these guys with kelp. Why are they not eating my kelp, bro? Okay, well, apparently they actually use seagrass to breed. So let me grab some seagrass real quick, and now we'll try and breed some of these turtles. And now that they're all breeding, we should be getting some turtle eggs. And we have 2 now officially. Okay, now that we have a bunch, I actually don't know how long they take to hatch. Now I'm just gonna trap them in here. Turtle eggs take a really long time to hatch, so while they try to hatch, I'm gonna go look for some other items. And for this next item, we need to find a mushroom island. And here looks like a mushroom island. Typically, you can't mine mycelium, but using a silk touch pickaxe, you can. Same goes for this brown mushroom block, and it looks super weird in my inventory. What in the world? And now we'll make a quick stop at this pillager outpost where I'm looking for a raid captain. And once we take this guy, I will get an ominous bottle. I will need 2 of these bottles so that I can use them in the trial chambers later. And before we go check on those turtles, let's quickly update our museum. And I forgot I actually need to dry off the sponge. And all I need to do is put it in a furnace. And now we have our dry sponge. Now I have completed this entire side of the easier objectives, but we still have this entire other harder side to complete. The first step is to check on these turtles, and they still haven't hatched. How is this possible? And it seems we finally have one that has hatched. Let's go. And now I have to waste all my seagrass trying to get this guy to grow up and give me a scoop. Hey, there we go. We got our first scoop. And now we have to do this 5 more times. My gosh, we finally have another baby. Let's give this guy some food. We got another scoop, another one, and another one. And now that I have 6 scoots, we have enough to leave. And we're all done with the turtles, so they can say goodbye. Here we are back at base, and now we can finally craft a turtle helmet, which is the reason we needed 6 and not just 1. That is one of the most grindy items in the entire game. Now let's head down to the Deep Dark, where we're looking for a skull catalyst, echo shards, and music disc 5 pieces. Let's see if our first chest is any of those. Yes, dude, we got the skull catalyst, which I don't know how we got on our first try. Now I just have to keep searching these chests until we find what we're looking for. And we didn't get what we were looking for. Ah, this is what the echo shards look like. Now we just need to find music disc 5 fragments. And boom, there we go. We got our first 2. Now we just need 7 more. I'm getting a little worried with all these wardens roaming around. Ah, yes, dude. Finally, we got some more fragments. And finally, we got our last few fragments. Now we can head home. And thankfully, in my last video, I already got the rarest armor trim, so we'll just take that from this chest. And using these echo shards, we can now make the recovery compass. And with the shards, we can make music disc 5. And now we can update this side of the wall. Oh, no. Wait, I don't even know if I can get this with silk touch. Oh, okay, thank God we can. And now our museum is fully up to date. And for our next item, we're gonna need a cartographer, which I think this guy, oh no, he's not. So let's go get a cartography table. And we'll just grab this one, and we'll turn this guy into a cartographer. And now we need to trade with this guy until he sells us a trial chambers map. Okay, he's leveled up once, and that is not the map that we need. So let's level him up one more time. Bang, there we go. We got the trial chambers map. Now let's just trade for that. Why does it say that a trial chamber is like right here, bro? What? How did I not know this? All right, looks like we'll go find it. I think it should be right around here. So let's just dig straight until we find it. And I'm actually not very sure how deep I'm supposed to. Whoa, where did this guy go? What the? Where did that guy come from? What in the world just happened? Anyway, I would assume it would be somewhere around here. And there it is. Now we need to go up to some vaults until we get the heavy core. And to get the heavy core, you need to be doing an ominous trial raid, so I need to drink this potion for it. And now the mobs are wearing all this funky armor. And this is not going to be very hard because I made an OP axe in the last video. And is this really our reward for doing that? Well, we need to get ominous trial keys to open the ominous trial vaults. Bro, these rewards are not what I want. I mean, I guess I'll take the food. Okay, I went to the main room so we can fight Breeze so we can hopefully get the ominous trial key. And I just heard our reward pop out, please. Dude, let's go. Now we need to go try and get the heavy core. This item only has a 7.5% chance to drop, so please on the first one. Oh no. Well, looks like we're gonna be doing this for quite a while. And I'm just gonna have to keep fighting mobs until we get some more ominous trial keys. Oh, that is not what I want right now. Okay, this room has a bunch of mob spawners, so hopefully at least one of them will give me the key. Okay, now we have some trial keys. Let's try and unlock these vaults. Okay, I did not realize it was this rare. I still have 2 more keys. Let's try it out. Dude, why is this so rare? No. One more time. Oh, dude, we still didn't get it. Ah, finally, another key. And this should be the last skeleton. Let's see if we get a key. Let's go, dude. We get another chance. And let's see what this one gave us. Oh, no way. We get 3 chances here. Come on, first try. Oh, dude. Okay, second try's the charm, but that's not this. Yes, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, that took way too long. I feel like I opened like 100 vaults, dude. But really quickly, before we go home, I want to see if I can find deep slate coal, which is supposed to be very rare. No way. What? We just got it like super easily. Well, now we have another one of our super rare items. I promise you it's not supposed to be that easy to find. I bet you couldn't find it that fast either. And now that we've completed all of that super tedious grindy stuff, we can finally update the museum. And now we only have these few slots left to go. And for our next item, we need to find a fortress and some wither skeletons, because we're farming for their head. And we're gonna need 4 to summon the wither as well as 1 to keep. And we did not get a lucky first one. And now we kind of just have to farm wither skeletons until we get some skulls. Bang, and now we have our first super scary skeleton skull. But we still somehow need to get 3 more of these. And it's going to take quite a long time. Bro, I feel like I've been killing these guys for... There's one just here. Did I miss picking this up? What? Let's go. I guess I'll take it. Yo! Yes, dude, we just need 1 more. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. Wait, but why do I only have 3 skulls? Where'd the other one go? And now I need to try and find a bastion so we can find one of the rarest music discs in Minecraft. Pig Step. I feel like if eventually I just keep going, I will find one just like that. Now that we're inside, we have to make our way all the way to the bottom to try and find... Whoa, dude, why are there so many piglins? Oh my gosh, no, I'm falling in lava. Holy crap, that was a good escape. Oh my god. We did all that to just not get Pig Step. And we're gonna go check these chests after we kill these piglin broods. Oh my gosh, dude. These guys are way too strong. Okay, and now maybe we'll get Pig Step? Bro, this was not worth it at all. Okay, 3% drop chance is kind of insane. Between the trial chambers and trying to find Pig Step, I feel like all I've been doing today is fighting mob. But hopefully, yes, dude. Oh my gosh, we finally got Pig Step. And now we can finally move on to our next item. And now we're gonna use this frog to try and get one of the rarest items in the game. So let me just make a portal really quick. Boom, and now we have a portal. And now we need to get this guy. Whoa. This guy can jump so high, what? Okay, now we need to use our lead to take this guy into the nether. Look, at this guy's gonna be a big help for us, just wait. And hopefully we spawn in an area where we're not gonna fall in lava. Oh, here we are, and it seems that we're good. Let's get this guy back on the lead though. And we're looking for magma cubes. Apparently, frogs can swallow magma cubes, which then gives you a frog light. How would anyone know that? I have no idea. But we're about to watch it happen if he stops jumping everywhere. Okay. Oh! Yo, look at that. We got a frog light and it's purple, dude. That's sick. I'm not just gonna leave this guy in the nether, so let's bring him back to his habitat. All right, and I'm gonna break this portal so you guys don't actually go back through it. And now we have to say goodbye to our new best friend. I'm gonna leave him some golden carrots. But now we can finally update the museum with even rarer items. Now we just have 4 slots to go. And for our next items, we're gonna have to go to the end. But first, I'm gonna make some glow item frames because I'm adding 4 even rarer secret items for the end of the video. And for our next few items, I have to kill the wither, so we're gonna trap the wither under some bedrock. Okay, and now that we have this made, we can summon the wither. But we need to make sure that he kills a mob so we get the wither rose. So I brought some eggs so we could get some chickens in here. Well, it doesn't seem like he got the chicken, so I'm gonna free him a little bit, that way he can hit the chicken. Oh my gosh, he's shooting his heads everywhere. Okay, but at least he got the chicken and we got our wither rose. Let's go. Now we just need to finish off the wither, and now we got our nether star. Let's go. And while we're in the end, we need to make a quick stop in the end gateway to try and find chorus flower. And I'm pretty sure almost nobody knows that if you silk touch a chorus fruit, you get a chorus flower. And now we have our chorus flower, and I'm gonna quickly grab the dragon head real quick. And there we go, we got the dragon head. And now with all 4 of these items, we can go home. Whoa, what did I just see? What in the world is going on here? I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that. And now with these additions, we have completed the main walls, but we still have to get these super rare illegal items. And for our first super rare item, we're gonna get pink wool from a naturally spawned pink sheep, which has an under 0.2% chance of spawning. Bro, I keep seeing pigs and thinking that they're pink sheep. This is gonna take a while. Dude, I've genuinely been searching for quite a while and whoa! Oh my gosh, we actually found one. Dude, I thought it was going to take way longer. Now let's shear this guy and take his wool. And I'm going to bury you in a hole just in case I happen to come back for you. And there you go, much safer. Bro, it should not have been that easy. But now we can add our first super rare item to the museum. But what's crazy is that the next item is way rarer, and we're going to need a lot of iron from my iron farm for it. And we'll just steal that, and now we're going to make a bunch of buckets. And with that, we need to try and find a warm ocean biome. And it seems that this will work. And now I'm just going to build a platform on top of this shipwreck. And I'm just going to make it all one big pool of water. Okay, and that should do. Now inside of this lush cave, I need to grab this axolotl. Why can't I pick him up? Bro, I just got rid of all the water and still didn't get him. Okay, there we go. And we'll also grab him a friend. Now we'll just add them to this platform. And I'm also going to grab some tropical fish in a bucket. And I'm pretty sure you have to breed these guys using the bucket. So let's get them over here and try and breed them. Oh, yo, they killed my fish. Oh, this is going to be much more aggravating than I thought. Now we're going to try and breed our first few. And let's see if we get it on our first try. No. Well, we're looking for the blue axolotl, which only has a 0.083% chance to spawn. So let me grab some more fish real quick, and let's get to breeding. Okay, and dude, no! Oh my gosh, they killed it, bro. And now I have to wait for them to become breedable again. My gosh, dude, I feel like I've been doing this for like 20 hours. And now I have so many axolotls that I can't even move around. I feel like I should have thought a little harder about how rare this would be. Then I literally just keep breeding these guys until we get a blue one. Hold on. Whoa, is that a blue one? Wait, I need to get that. I know you guys just saw that. Wait, can I grab it? Oh, did I get it? No, I didn't get it, dude. I need to get it. Okay, is this one it? No, dude, I didn't get it. Okay, I have to get it, bro, before it despawns. Dude, I literally see it right there. Come on. Ooh, I think I got it. Yes, dude, we finally got it. Oh my gosh. Dude, it's so cute. Look the way it looks at me. And now we can add the rarest item to our museum. But our next item is even crazier, and I would bet that you didn't even know this existed. First, we need to travel super far away. Quickly make another portal, and then put every single one of our items in this chest. And now we're gonna switch versions all the way back to version 1.2.5. And now that we're here, I actually have no gear. So I'm gonna start by getting some basic stuff, and we'll grab some stone, because we are rushing to get diamonds and a nether portal to get this illegal item. And I'll quickly make a furnace so that we can get iron and start looking for diamonds. But I guess I need to get some food. So we'll just take care of the sheep. Wait a second, these guys don't even drop mutton in this version. All right, now we'll take care of these cows so we actually have food. Now we can head down to the cave. And I'll quickly grab some coal. But our main goal is to find diamonds so we can make a nether portal. And hopefully somewhere we can find diamonds because there's a ton of lava. Let's go, dude. And I'll quickly make an iron pickaxe so we can mine it. Oh, wait, I don't think this is enough for a pickaxe. Well, we need to find another vein. Oh, and it fell in lava. Well, let's look for another vein. And here we go. Now we can make ourselves a diamond pickaxe. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Now I need to quickly find water. Where is this stream even coming from, bro? Dude, is it seriously all the way up here? What the heck? Okay, now we can make some obsidian. Now let's spend some time mining all this obsidian. And let's try our luck at getting some flint so we can make some flint and steel. Ooh, that was pretty quick. Now let's just put this portal together. And let's light the thing. And now let's go through. Now let's check out this. Whoa, this might be the worst spawn I've ever seen. Dude, I literally could have died right here. Now let's make a chest so we can bring this item all the way back to our current world. And you're probably wondering, what the heck is the secret item? Well, if we craft a wooden slab, it actually looks like a wooden slab. But the magic happens when we switch to our modern version of Minecraft. And now that we're back, let's go try and find the chest. Now that we're in the nether, let's see if we can find that coordinate. And this looks very weird. Why does the portal look like that? What? Okay, well now I can show you why this is so special, because if you try and mine it with an axe, it doesn't work, but if you mine it with a pickaxe, it works. And now if we go to look at the item, it's actually a petrified oak slab. And most people have no idea that this even exists. Now we can add our second rarest item to our museum. Now for our rarest item, we're gonna have to switch all the way back to beta 1.9 pre-release 3. And we're gonna type in the special seed, soda. Okay, well I have no gear now, but this version looks super weird. So let me just grab some basic tools real quick. And now that we have some basic tools, we need to go figure out what these glass pillars are. And if we just mine down right next to them, we're gonna end up at the stronghold. And if I mine around a little bit, we see the portal room. Now let me quickly get rid of this mob spawner. We'll take care of this silver. Why does it sound like a spider? What in the world? But look at how weird this portal looks. And if you remember earlier, I tried to blow up the portal and it didn't work. But this version allows you to. So my next goal is to get gunpowder and sand. And we'll start right here with this creeper. We'll also try and get some from this guy. And I spotted some diamonds at the bottom of this ravine. So let's make our way down there. And, oh, okay, at least we're alive. And now let me make myself an iron pickaxe to mine the diamonds. And now we can grab some diamonds. And this is kind of looking like an 8 vein. So let's grab all of these. Wait a second. Are there 9? I didn't even know that was possible. But now I can make myself a diamond pickaxe, and I might as well make myself a diamond chestplate for safety. And now let's see what happens if I try and make TNT. I think I have everything I need. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, I'm missing 1 piece of gunpowder. One of these creepers has to drop me gunpowder. Whoa, not if it blows up. What the? Okay, but this guy gave me gunpowder. And now we can make ourselves TNT. And I'll also make some flint and steel really quick. And now let's see what happens if we blow up the end portal. There's no way I did all of this. Yo, it's actually there. It's on the ground. Oh my gosh, and it's glitched. It doesn't even have a name. Well, now I can make myself a nether portal. And now that we're here in the nether, we can put all of these ender portals in a chest. And now if we upgrade to our current Minecraft version, I can go look for the cords where the chest is. And these chunks look super weird from bringing this old version back. And now that we're at our chest, you can see we have our end portal frames in the chest. And now I can add the final item to the museum. And if we look around, we have successfully completed the most unobtainable items challenge. And that is how I got the rarest item museum in Minecraft. Oh no, I just placed that down. I can't even mine that. Yeah, the last item I showed was insane, but that's literally nothing compared to what I did next. I didn't just own illegal items, I owned illegal builds. Everyone thinks that the Enderman XP farm is the best XP farm in Minecraft, but there's actually way better methods that people don't even know exist. And to see how crazy these XP farms get, I'm going to build every single one of them, some of which are so illegal that you can get to level 30 in 5 seconds. My Enderman XP farm is decent, but it can get way better. And I'm going to start with the less OP ones and work my way up to the crazy illegal ones. For the first farm, I just need to head to this dungeon and clear these zombies out of here. I'll deactivate the spawner with torches, and now I need to make this spawner area a lot more open. And I'm gonna measure every single illegal farm by seeing how long it takes me to reach level 10. And this looks a whole lot better. Now I just need to place down water to push the zombies into a killing chamber. And I'll place water here, as well as some signs to make the flow on top. And on this very end block is where the zombies will fall. And now I can just cover up this wall. And now if I just quickly break off these torches and cover up this last bit, now I need to mine down to where the zombies will be. Oh, this is not where I need to be. But as you can see, the zombies are all flowing straight into that hole right there. But now if I mine down to the actual area, I can hit the zombie, and I have this super OP sword to do so. But now I have to measure how long it takes to reach 10 levels. And at 0 levels, let's see how long this takes. And with one swing, I'm only level 2, which is crazy because the farms later in this video will get me to level 30 in one swing. And if we speed this up, I reach level 10 in about 1 minute and 5 seconds, which we need to make a lot better. And I can do that with my next farm. And I think I'm gonna build it right here. I need to start by building this up like 150 blocks in the sky. And this farm is about to be a huge upgrade over the last one. And up here, I need to measure out a square of 20 by 20 blocks. But first, I need to start by making myself a little platform. And on the platform is where all of the XP will be collected. And this farm allows for crazy drops, so I'm gonna put down some chests. And I'll quickly put down some what the heck? Yo! I'm shutting off clouds. Now I need to build a huge tube for the mobs to fall into, but I'll also make some slabs really quick so that I can put them on top of these hoppers. And I'm gonna build this up to be 18 blocks tall so the mobs will all be one hit. I'll fall and do the same thing again. Once I've done this, it will be about halfway complete. And here's our huge tube. Now I need to extend this out to be that 20 by 20 we talked about. And I'll make them all too wide, and I'll build up a little bit so that the mobs have a little tunnel. We'll quickly enclose them in some walls. Now we need to connect every single one of the corners. And this platform is where all of the mobs will spawn on. Next, I need to fill it in to be one huge platform. Now I need to put trap doors in every single crevice because mobs will fall into them thinking they're a whole block. And I'll space these carpets out one block after another to make spiders not spawn. And after this, we're almost done. And this is how the completed pattern looks. And now I just need to put water down in each of these corners so that the mobs get pushed into the tunnel. And with that done, the mobs will get pushed into this hole and take a ton of fall damage. And now I just need to put this wall and roof so that the mobs will actually spawn here. And we'll just quickly add a roof, and now we have actually completed it. I'm just gonna add some torches up here so mobs don't spawn around here. But that is it, we have completed the mob farm. Now I just have to wait for mobs to spawn before we start farming our XP. And after waiting just about 2 minutes, we have a ton of mobs here. And you can see how OP this farm is. Just imagine what the next farm is going to look like. And now I'm going to measure to see how long it takes to hit level 10. And we're already leveling up extremely fast with this. Oh, dude, but we're at level 9. And there we go. That only took 15 seconds. But for this next farm, we need to head back to the caves. And I need to find a mine shaft. And there it is. Now I just need to get rid of all of these cobwebs. And this is only a pain because there's so many cave spiders here. So now I can spawn proof it with torches. And I'm going to build myself a pretty big box real quick. And in this box, I just need to quickly patch up all of the walls. And this looks way better. Now adding a slab to the top, I now have to dig down and make this box even bigger. And once I've done this, I am about done with this farm. Now if we stand directly under this and mine down just a little bit, this is where all the spiders will get killed. Just make a little box under here, place some walls down in this spot, place some fence gates and make sure that they're open. Put water here and here. Now we'll just place waters in all the corners so that way the mobs get pushed into the center. And now we'll add my little area where I can kill all the spiders. And here you can see exactly what's going to happen. The spiders are going to fall right here. And to activate it, I just need to break all of these torches. Now the spiders are starting to spawn. I just need to get to my hole before I take too much damage. And now if I just swing, you can see I get a ton of XP. This is awesome. Now let's see how fast we can hit level 10 with this farm. And here we go. We are already gaining so many levels. And yes, there we go. We hit level 10, which took about 6.7 seconds. But this is where the farms genuinely get insane. And for this farm, I need to grab some nether wart, and I need to smelt some cobblestone into some stone, and then head over to my brewing stand so I can make an infested splash potion. And I think I'll build this farm right near my illegal bases. And I'll start by putting this fence gate right up here, and then on the other side, putting some glass in these spots, and then putting a campfire right here. And I'm digging a hole so I can lure a zombie over here. And let's see if we can get this guy in the hole. And we punch him. There we go. We got him in the hole. And I'm going to name him Chaza because Chaza's the goat. Subscribe if you want to be named something in my world. And now the next... No. Oh my gosh, dude. I went AFK for like 2 seconds. And I refuse to let this one do the exact same... Dude, there's no way. And I'm going to take care of this one from a distance. It's not happening again. And now that that's taken care of, I need to go find an armadillo. And they should spawn somewhere around here. There we go. Let's take this guy back to our cave. And I'm going to take him in here and go find another one because we need to breed and make tons of them. And this guy has joined his new friend. And for some reason, they breed with spider eyes. If I continue to feed them, I'm going to have a ton of armadillos. This might take a while. We need to get a ton of them to put on this campfire. And now that I have a ton, I can hopefully get at least one into this campfire chamber. And after just a little bit of struggling, I was able to get a ton of them in there, and I left behind a few stragglers. But now all that's left to do is light the campfire, and they'll start taking some damage, and then you throw the infestation potion at them, spawning a ton of silverfish. Oh my gosh. And you can just swing at them to get a ton of XP, which makes this the best and easiest farm yet. Now I need to do the level 10 measurement test. And now if we just start swinging, we gain tons of levels super fast. This farm just continues to spit out silverfish, and I already hit level 10. This farm is insane, but I'm here to tell you it's only going to get crazier with this next farm. And for it, I need to head to the nether so I can make a crazy blaze farm, and I can finally use my sword portal. And here we are. Now I just need to go find a fortress, and this fortress will certainly do the trick. And I think I'm going to use this blaze spawner to be used for the blaze farm. And I don't know if this works, but I'm going to try to block it. Now I need to specifically clear this area out. Now I need to basically break everything around it to create this farm. And once this is done, we'll see a ton of XP coming in. Now I need to do the same thing to the bottom to make a box, and then I need to extend the outside just a little bit. Now we'll fill it all in with a huge box. And now this box is fully complete. Now we're going to build a killing chamber where all the blazes will fall into. And this will be also a great source for blaze rods, so let me set up a hopper system. I'll add some non-burnable fence gates above this pit, and I'll quickly add some lava so that the blazes actually flow there. And I'll quickly remove all the torches from the spawner here, and now the blaze farm is completed. Let's see how fast I reach level 10 while using this farm. And yes, this is a little slower for XP, but it's huge for getting blaze rods, and we just hit level 10 in 18 seconds. And I already have 50 plus blaze rods. But now I'm gonna make an even faster farm that will give me a ton of XP and wither skeleton skulls. And here at this fortress, I'm gonna have to do some crazy building. And the fortress you need to use has to be in a soul sand valley. Now I need to mine my way up to the highest point of the fortress. And I'll just note down these coordinates. And using chunk borders, I'm gonna be able to build this. Hey, This guy doesn't know what's about to happen to the rest of his family. But now I'll build out to a chunk corner just like this. And next I'll just build up a little bit so I can make a huge platform. And I'll place some chests. Why isn't this a double chest? Now I need to build out a little bit so that I can start building this platform. And I'll just do that on every side. And then I'll connect every single corner. And we're coming close to finishing this oh my gosh, dude, this is so annoying. But this is what it looks like right now. Now that we have this platform built, things are about to get pretty crazy. But first, I need to put some walls down every other 2 blocks. And this is so gas don't spawn. Now we'll just build a little cage out of walls and add some blocks going all the way around. Now I need to build an iron golem. And why didn't he spawn? Oh, that's why. We need to shear the pumpkin. And I'll just break this block to lure him in this hole. Now facing this direction, we'll put some iron bars. And I'll also put some repeaters. I actually have no idea what these are for. And then on top, we add slabs so nothing can spawn on top of him. Next, I'll build a nether portal here and some stairs going up to it. And now I'll double up on walls so the AI goes to the portal instead. I'll place slabs up here so nothing can spawn here. And I can quickly finish construction of the portal, and I'll take note of these exact coordinates. Now on top of the nether roof, I need to build up 100 blocks from this exact spot. Up here is where the killing chamber is going to be. And I've built a little platform for myself that's in 4 different chunk borders. Now let's build the killing chamber. And I'll build a portal right here and put a little back on the portal so that they fall straight to me. And now, oh dude, thank God I had my elytra on. And I'll put a door here and a wall right here. Now taking note of these cords, we can light the portal and go through. Now we'll just break it on the other side because obviously we don't want to be in this cave. And now we'll go to the exact same cords on the surface and start towering up to build the skeleton farm. This is where the skeletons will get teleported to me. Next I'll build a huge platform and I'll also put some portals around here and also on the other side. And I forgot that this entire bridge needs to be made of nether brick. I'll quickly just block off these walls, add slabs, and light the portal. I'll quickly add it back so they don't walk off, put a wall here, and finally add some cobwebs right here. And now if I head through this portal, I should end up on the other side. Here we are. Perfect. This is looking very good. Now if I go through this door, I need to make sure I shut it behind me. Now if I just wait, it should start spewing out a ton of wither skeletons. And here is our first one. And I know that it's starting slow, but it takes a minute to get a ton of wither skeletons. And I went AFK for a minute and look at how many wither skeletons there are. Now let's see how fast I get to level 10. Oh my gosh, dude, this gives so much XP and I'm already at level 10. Dude, this is actually insane. I've already collected 3 wither skeleton skulls in that time. Now I'm gonna be switching to the end dimension and using my at-home end portal. Let's head through. And here we are. And to make this farm, I need to head to Y level 0, so I'm going to be using this lava to help me do that. Then I'll place water right next to it so I have a cobblestone tower going down. And now I need to head all the way down to the bottom and just place a block right here. Now I need to build 128 blocks out from the island. The reason we're so low is because more mobs spawn at level 0. Look at how far we are already. And now I need to waterlog all of these leaves so Enderman can't spawn or teleport on them. Now I'm going to build the killing chamber where all of the Endermen will go and get killed. Now I need to build out so I can make a place for the Enderman to spawn at. And this is going to be crazy efficient. Look at how many already spawned. Now I need to break all of these blocks that I just placed for some reason. And now I'll actually make the platform where they'll spawn on. These wood blocks will be where they spawn. And these leaf blocks are just there so they don't fall off. Now I have to build all the way back to my platform. And with this connected, the farm is already almost done. I just need to build up where the Enderman will fall so I can kill them. And again, waterlog all the blocks so they don't spawn or teleport. And I have to do this whole platform too. And now adding 2 trapdoors. And now if we just look at the Enderman across the platform, they'll all start running towards me and they'll all fall right here. This is the best farm ever. It was so easy to make. And to test our 0 to level 10, oh my gosh, we are gaining levels so fast. And we already hit level 10. Let's go. That only took 5 seconds. We just gained so many levels, but this is also a great source of ender pearls too. Now that I've upgraded my Enderman farm, we need to head back to the overworld. For this next farm, I need to head to the middle of the ocean again, and I'll make myself a quick little platform. And this shulker box is everything I need for this farm. And I'll start to set up a hopper system because this farm's loot is very good. And I'll put slabs on top, and I'll quickly close them in because this is where the killing chamber will be. And now I need to extend this up 19 blocks so they all fall and take 1 heart of damage. And extending this out, this looks perfect so far. This is where the mobs will spawn. And I'll put a trap door here and flip it up, and a bed specifically facing that direction, and another one here facing there. And now I need to put some signs on each side of these beds, and make sure you do exactly what the signs say. Like and subscribe. And now I put lava right here, and I need to surround the entire thing with cobblestone now. Put a trapdoor here and here. Next, I need to line the entire top of this with buttons. We'll also cover the bottom with buttons as well, and I'll also add trapdoors here. Well, not right there, right here. Now I put trapdoors here so Ravagers don't fall off, and I have to space them in a very specific manner, otherwise I could die. Now I need to add a staircase going all the way up here. And for this next step, I need to find a villager really quickly. Lucky for me, there is a village not too far away from where this farm is. And these villagers are so annoying because I need to get him into a boat, but he keeps walking away from me. There we go. Now let's take him over to the farm. I just need to make sure we quickly get over these. We're smooth sailing from there. And now if I break this boat, he should make his way up these stairs. Let's go. He's doing it, and he should hopefully fall into this hole. Let's go, dude. It worked. And I'm going to name him another subscriber, FamGulp. Subscribe again if you want to be one of these people. But now he's covered in here with a button on him. And now this should work perfectly. If I drink my ominous bottle, you can see we get raid omen. That's perfect. You can see the raid is generating at the top. And this is working perfectly, other than them jumping around like madmen, but this is working absolutely amazing. I'm gonna get a ton of loot from this. Now let's test to see how fast we get to level 10 as well as how much loot we get. And I'm gaining levels insanely fast. We're about to hit level 10. This is crazy, dude, and we just hit level 10. Let's go. This farm is crazy. It's the best for loot. As you can see, we already got a ton of Totem of Undying. But shockingly, it gets even better than that. And for this farm, we're headed back to the Nether. Next to my ice bridge, I'm just gonna head to this wide open area because I need to be in the Nether waste biome. Now I need to put a ton of scaffolding down till I hit the top of the world. Now let me get myself up here. I got a ton of magma blocks so that I can construct this humongous platform. Now I just need to break down just a little bit so I'm out at this exact level. And I'll start by placing some cobblestone down right here, and I'll put magma blocks on the edge of each of these blocks. And now I need to build out a ton so that a bunch of zombie pigments can spawn on these platforms. And I'll follow by doing this on every side. Now we'll build back up until I hit build limit. There we go. And now I'm going to place down some slabs going along the top so that gas don't spawn here. And I'm going to do this going all the way to the end of the platform. Great, and now they're covering the whole thing. Now I'm going to mine down a little bit so I can make a second platform. And with 2 platforms, we're just about done with this farm. And all that's left to do is place down a turtle egg as well as some trapdoors around it so the mobs get lured to it. And we'll just do that on the bottom level as well so we get zombie pigments coming from every platform. Now I need to close every single trapdoor, which makes a giant funny looking tube. And on the edge of each block, I'll put down a trapdoor because zombie pigments will fall thinking it's a real block. Now we'll mine down to create the actual killing chamber of these pigmen. But first, let me make myself my own platform, and we'll just move it towards where the zombies will actually be falling. And I'll set up a collection system because getting gold is going to be super easy with this farm. And I'll put carp run on it so that the zombie pigman babies can't get me. Now I make this platform a little bigger and then add some slabs so they can't get me at all. And you can already see there are a ton of pigmen gathered here. And now if I throw a snowball, oh my gosh, look at they're all mad at me, and I can swing at them from across without taking damage. I can't believe how mad and how many zombie pigmen there are. Let's see how fast we can get to level 10. Dude, we are gaining so many levels. Oh my gosh, dude, this farm is really good, and we're already level 10. Oh my gosh, that only took 15 seconds. And we also got so much gold. Wow. But you've waited all this time, so let me show you the craziest XP farm ever. And I need to head to an ocean for this. And I head over to my ocean temple, and I need to go to this exact corner and place myself a lily pad, and then do 3 over until you hit a chunk border. Next, I'll do 3 to the middle, and then place a scaffolding right here with a torch on top of it. Now I need to build this out to be a huge platform. I feel like all I've been doing this video is making huge platforms. So if I just copy this design on every side and then fill in the middle of it, now we have our completed first platform. Now on this side, I need to make myself a huge long nether portal, and same thing on the complete opposite side. Now that I have that done, I basically have to redo it on the opposite side completely. But first, let me add some walls on the outside so the guardians don't bounce out, and I'll quickly add some torches for spawn proofing. And now that I've copied it on the other side, this looks perfect. And now 2 chunks over, I need to go all the way over here and place a lily pad in the corner. And adjacent to that, I'll put a cobblestone block under the water. And now I need to pile up with a ton of scaffolding, so here we go. And as you can see, we're on the edge of a chunk border. And if we look down, you can see that is where the guardians will spawn. And because I'm going to be getting so much loot from this farm, I need to set up a huge hopper system. And I made a shulker with all the materials I needed. For this hopper system, we need mine carts with hoppers just like this. And I'll extend this platform a a little bit so I have room to work with. And now I'm going to extend the chest system even further, making this huge. And I'm making every single one of these double chests. Now I need to work on making the actual killing chamber, basically where the guardians will fall so we can kill them. And I have to build this tube really high so the guardians can be on 1 HP when they fall all the way down. And the guardians that are all the way over there will get to me by this portal. I'll also add a torch on top for spawn proofing, and then I'll build up a back so the guardians can't fall off this portal. We'll also build the front so they get forced to go into this tube. Now we can actually head through this portal and take us to the nether. But again, we're going to want to break this portal and move it all the way to the nether roof. And I'm going to mark this spot because we want to build the next portal right above it. And here on this exact spot, we want to put a ton of scaffolding in the sky. Now we need to build a guardian transfer system. So I'll build one portal over here and then build a huge platform where the guardians will stay. Now I need to fill this box with a ton of scaffolding. I don't know why this works, but it does. Next, I'll add some fence gates at the top where they're blank spots, and then I'll cover up the ceiling with cobblestone. Now we'll put two pistons facing each other with a redstone block on one of them. Then place a hopper going into this block, and then put a hopper going into the other hopper. Then put a comparator here and here. Now we'll put seeds in the hoppers. And this creates a 15-second timer so that the game doesn't crash when the guardians come through. Now let me put some redstone down. And as you can see, the fence gates are working on 15-second interval. And now when I go back through this portal, I should end up in the glass tube. Here we are, dude. That worked perfectly. And now we can see how this is going to work. I'll just put some redstone blocks here and some ladders right here. And we can finish this off by placing some fences right here. Now underneath the scaffolding platform, I need to turn every single block into soul sand. And that looks insane and it's lagging my game. But that's how the guardians will get up there. And this is where I'm going to stand to kill the guardians, but we don't have any yet. And oh, look, there's our first guardian, dude. Why is this so slow though? I mean, up there I can see a couple guardians, but there's not really that many coming. Where are the... Oh my gosh, what the heck? Dude, that is so many guardians. No way. This is insane. And why is it going so fast? There are way too many guardians. Holy cow, this is ridiculous. And I can just use one swing to take all of them out. Oh my gosh. I can confidently say this is the craziest farm I've ever seen. Now let's measure how fast it takes to get to level 10. And oh, dude, I didn't even do anything and I'm already level 10. Holy cow. Okay, let's actually try and measure it this time. And oh my gosh, we already hit level 10. That was like 3 seconds. What? I would be shocked if you could find a better farm than this for me. But yeah, I think this is the best farm. And oh my gosh, I just let them all loose. No. Okay, real talk. These builds were crazy, but I promise you, I'm about to own mobs that were never meant to be in Minecraft. And these could possibly get me banned. Everyone thinks the new baby blue axolotl is the rarest mob in Minecraft, but there are actually mobs that are way rarer, some of which I bet you didn't even know existed. And to see how illegal these mobs actually are, I'm gonna collect every single one of them, some of which have never been seen before in hardcore Minecraft. And I'm gonna start by trying to find the baby snow fox. And this mob is so rare that not many people have seen it legit in survival. And shout out to Windcraft for sponsoring today's video, more on that later, but let's head to a taiga. And here I am. I'm gonna start with the less illegal mobs and work my way up to the crazy illegal mobs. And I found myself a fox. To get the baby, I just need to breed him. Oh, they're breeding. We just got the baby snow fox. Now I need to take this guy back to my base. Now let me introduce you guys to the corridor where I'm going to be trapping every single illegal baby mob and building their own custom cage. Now I need to build a cage for the baby snow fox, and let's quickly transform this into his new home. And this looks perfect for the snow fox. We have officially captured our first illegal baby mob. The only thing is, in order to keep this guy a baby, we need to go get the golden dandelion. This was an item that was recently added that makes it so a mob will permanently be a baby. And for that, we just need to quickly grab myself some dandelions. I'll just grab up a whole bunch of these. If I just come over here and grab some golden ingots, head over to my crafting table to turn them into gold nuggets, then we can craft the golden dandelion. And now if we head back over to this cage and then we give him this, we have now given him the golden dandelion, but where did he go? To make sure he doesn't despawn, I'm going to name him Snowy. And boom. Now we have officially captured our first illegal baby mob. But now for our next mob, I need to head to the mountains to find a mob that I didn't even know existed until today. And now that I'm here, I need to find myself a screaming goat. And screaming goats have a very small chance to spawn. And none of these guys seem to be screaming. So I'm going to have to look around for quite a while before I can find one. This guy's not screaming. Neither is this guy. And this guy surely isn't screaming. Yo, this guy's a screaming goat. Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, we found a screaming goat. Now we just need to find one more so that we can breed them to make the baby screaming goat. Yo, this guy's a screaming goat too. And now if I just bring my 2 screaming goats together and breed them, we should end up with a baby screaming goat. And look at that, we have a baby screaming goat. And now I just need to take him back to the corridor. And now that he's back at the corridor, we need to transform this into his brand new home. And here is his new home. And now we're gonna feed him the golden dandelion, and I'm also gonna name him the Voice. And now we have officially captured our second illegal mob. And for this next mob, we need to head over to a swamp biome. And here at this swamp biome, we need to try and find a cold variant frog. And this is not the correct frog. The frog we're looking for is this guy actually right here. We need to find a second one. And I literally can't seem to find a second one. Oh, I found one. Yo, he was blended in with the grass. But here is our second frog. Now we need to bring him over here to our other cold frog. And now that I fed them both a slime ball, they should end up giving birth to a tadpole. And where is my tadpole at? Oh, I see. The cold frog laid frog eggs, which should hopefully hatch into the tadpole we're looking for. And the frog eggs have finally hatched. Now I need to take this guy back to my base, but oh my gosh, dude, you can't lead tadpoles. So that means I need to take back 2 cold frogs and breed them at my base. So I'm just gonna come over here and scoop this guy and bring them all the way back to my base. And now that I'm back in my base, if I just feed these guys some slime balls, they should end up breeding and spawning in some cold tadpoles. And perfect. Now we just have to wait for the tadpole to spawn. Here are my tadpoles. Now I just need to get him all the way back up to my base. And now that I have my tadpole up here, we need to name him, and I'm going to name him Taddy. And I'm also going to feed him the golden dandelion. Now I've officially captured my 3rd illegal mob. For this next mob, I'm headed to the beach to catch a baby turtle. And here are some turtles. And in order to breed turtles, I need to get some seagrass. I can pick up some seagrass using my shears. And now if I just head over to these turtles and give them some seagrass, they should breed. And there we go. What in the world is he doing? What are they doing? Hey, and look at that. We have turtle eggs that are now ready to hatch. So now I just need to play the waiting game again until we get some baby turtles spawning. And oh my gosh, look at that. We have some baby turtles. Look at how cute that is. Aww. And I just realized the same exact thing. You can't lead baby turtles. But what I can do is lure him to the corridor using seagrass. And I've already made it super far, but this has taken like 30 minutes. And I have finally gotten him to the corridor. But now let's transform this into his new home. And wow, this looks so much better. I'm also going to give him the golden dandelion so he never grows up. Now I've captured my 4th illegal mob. And this next mob is a mob that I actually forgot was in the game. And for it, I need to head to a desert village. Oh, I'm looking for a very specific mob that I didn't even remember was in the game. Here he is. Look at this guy. He is humongous. And now if I give them each cactuses, they should end up breeding and giving me a baby camel. Can you move out of the way? But now we have a baby camel and he's still super tall. But now that he's at the corridor, let's transform this into his new home. And this is perfect for the camel. But before we lock him in the cage, let's name him Cammy G and give him the golden dandelion. If he's just chilling in his cage, he already loves it. And for this next mob, I have to head to the ocean. And here at the ocean, I need to find some suspicious sand or gravel. Yo, I flew over that monument for like 3 seconds and I got mining fatigue. And here I'm looking for a very specific item, and that is not it. This item is pretty rare and I don't think I've actually gotten one of these in my world yet. And that is not what I'm looking for either. Still not what I'm looking for. Yo, oh my gosh. We got it! We found the sniffer egg. That took way longer than I thought it would. And now I'm going to transform this into the sniffer's new home. And here is his new home. And all that's left to do is place down the sniffer egg. Now I just have to wait. And while I wait, we might as well go and look for the next mob. And for this next mob, I need to head literally right here, because I am looking for a baby squid. Baby squids only have a 5% chance to spawn, and so far I see no baby squids. Hopefully if I just keep searching around this river, I'll find a baby squid. Yes, there is a baby squid. Oh my gosh, we found a baby squid. and we can take him back to the corridor. Let's go. And I've already built the baby squid's home so that all I have to do is bring him up here. There we go. We have officially got him in his cage. And I named him iBallistic Squid because he was one of my favorite YouTubers as a kid. And we can also feed him the golden dandelion. And I have officially captured another illegal mob. And this sniffer egg is getting closer and closer to hatching. Hopefully it will hatch by the time we're done catching our next mob. And for this next mob, we're trying to find a mob that is super rare. And for this next mob, I need to head to the Nether. And in the Nether, I need to head to go find a Strider. And here are some Striders. I love how Striders look, but we need to get a baby Strider. So if I just get some warped fungus, I have to do some risky business to get these guys to follow me. And now that they're here, if I just right-click them, I should end up with a baby Strider. Yo, we got the baby Strider. Oh my gosh, dude, it's so cute. I think I can put him on a lead. And now that I've put him on a lead, we can take him back to the corridor. Let's transform this into his new home. And this is perfect for the Strider. And now he looks so happy that he's in lava. Now let's give him the golden dandelion. I'm gonna name him the Stride Man. And now I have captured 8 illegal mobs. And this sniffer egg is still not hatched. So let's go find one more mob. And I realized that all I've been doing this video is trapping mobs. So I'm gonna take a little break and play some Winecraft. Winecraft is basically a full MMORPG built inside Minecraft, and it has over 5.2 million players. I've been spending some time on the server, and it genuinely feels way closer to a standalone RPG than a normal Minecraft server. There's a huge hand-built world, real story-driven quests, deep lore, custom items, abilities, 5 different classes, and 15 archetypes to build around. It's also designed to feel like an actual adventure instead of just making you grind forever. They recently launched the Fruma expansion, which has been in development for 7 whole years. It raises the level cap from 105 to 120 and adds new ultimate abilities for every class and introduces new regions with custom mobs, content, and music. Winecraft is also giving all of my viewers a limited time Wyvern starter pack when you join using my IP myth.wincraft.com on Minecraft Java Edition. This pack includes a Wyvern companion, a legendary weapon, and 256 emeralds to help you start. You can also use code MYTH for 5% off on the Winecraft store. Again, join with myth.wincraft.com, and huge thanks to Winecraft for sponsoring today's video. And for this next mob, I'm headed back to the Nether. And here I need to try and find myself... Oh my gosh, it's right here. The baby zombie piglet. And I don't think I'm able to lead this guy, so we're gonna have to hit him and take him to my portal right there. The only problem is there are tons of zombie pigmen around, so I'm gonna have to be very careful. I'm gonna try and kill all of the zombie pigmen except for the baby one. Why aren't they mad at me? I just killed a zombie pigman right in front of them. Maybe if I one-shot them, they don't even attack me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, now they're mad at me. Look at how many zombies are chasing me. This is so dangerous. And now all that's left is the baby zombie pigman. Let's head back to the portal. Oh my gosh, he does so much damage. And because he's chasing me, I've already prepared his cage, and I'm gonna name him the real zombie pigman. I don't even need to give him the golden dandelion, but let's bring him in here. We have trapped the baby zombie pigman. And now that I've trapped the baby zombie piglin, the sniffer has hatched. And let's name him and give him the golden dandelion. I'm gonna name him Sniffa, give him the golden dandelion, and we have officially captured another illegal baby mob. Now for this next mob, I'm actually gonna go find a mob that I've never seen in Minecraft before. And here I need to go find a hoglin, but we're gonna transform it into something crazy illegal. And here are some hoglins, but we have to find a baby one first. And they usually spawn in these biomes, but I think a baby hoglin is a little bit rare. And now I need to go find a hoglin in this biome. I think the baby ones are a little bit rare, so I'm gonna have to keep my eye out. Oh my gosh, we found one. It just fell on top of me. What? But we can take this guy all the way back to our portal. And when I bring this guy to the overworld, he's going to transform into something extremely illegal. And now if I just push him into the overworld, you can see that he starts to shake. And look at that. He has transformed into a zoglin. And I've never seen this mob in my entire life. And now I'm going to transform this into his new home. And I'm going to name him Zloggy, because Zloggy's the GOAT. But now we have trapped another illegal mob. And for this next mob, I have to go all the way back to version 1.13 because it's so broken. And now that I'm in 1.13, I need to get myself some gear. Yo, this seed is insane. Look at this. Now let's see what this has in store for me. Oh my god, that's the worst chest I've ever seen. Diamonds, let's go. I kind of miss how these old villages look. Let's see what the blacksmith has. An iron sword and some bread. Let's go. Now that I have some gear and some food, it's time to go find a zombie spawner. And here I am at a zombie spawner, and you're probably wondering, how did I find this? Well, I used chunk base. Yeah, I'm not wasting my time trying to find one of these. But now I can temporarily deactivate it, and now I need to turn it into a makeshift mob farm. And for the finishing touch on this farm, I need to put down a sign as well as water on top of it, so that every zombie that falls down here will get transformed into a drowned. Now all that's left to do is wait until a zombie riding a chicken spawns. And as you can see, as I come down here, the mobs are getting transformed into drowned. What is this guy doing? What the heck? Wait a second, do you guys see that chicken? And as you can see, we now have a baby drowned riding a chicken. And now using an app called MCA Selector, I can choose the chunks and copy them to my main world. Now that I have him in my main world, I need to bring him over to the corridor. And I already pre-prepared his entire habitat. I'm gonna name the drowned XYX Edits in an inspiration from a subscriber. Subscribe if you want to be named something in my world. And I'm also gonna name the chicken Jack Black. Now if we just come in here, we can lure him inside. We have successfully collected another illegal baby mob. And for this next mob, I have to head all the way to my mushroom island. And I finally made it to my mushroom island. Now that I'm here at this mushroom island, I need to come over to a mushroom, and I also need to grab out my channeling trident. And the next step is to breed 2 mushrooms so that we have some baby mushrooms. Awesome, and now we have some baby mushrooms. Now the only thing left to do is throw my channeling trident near it. There we go, we have a brown baby mushroom, which I bet you've never seen before. And now we just need to take this guy all the way back to the corridor. And here is his new home. This looks good, doesn't it? I'm gonna name him Shroomy and feed him the golden dandelion. And here is another illegal baby mob captured. And for this next mob, I'm going to be finding a variant of a mob that you've almost never seen before. And for it, I have to head to my last illegal mobs video and get some help from my brown panda friend. And all I have to do is make these 2 pandas breed together. So let's get these guys together. And hopefully when they breed, a brown panda spawns. Oh my gosh, it did. Let's go. Now I'm going to put Schmear back in his cage. And now I have to take Schmear Jr. all the way over to the other corridor. This looks like a perfect spot to build his home. And now this looks perfect for Schmear Jr. Now I just have to lure Schmear Jr. all the way over to his house. And we'll also feed him the golden dandelion. Welcome to your new home, Schmear Jr. And for this next mob, I have to head over to the crazy farm that I built. And basically what this farm does is it lures zombie villager chicken jockeys into this too, and it seems that we already have a few of them. And since this farm is super efficient, it already produced me a couple of them. But this isn't the final stage. There's still one more thing I need to do to this to make this the craziest mob you've seen yet. To make this mob crazy illegal, I need to grab a weakness potion as well as a golden apple. And for the next step of this, I need to put him into a boat. Now I need to splash him with a weakness potion, then feed him a golden apple. And now he'll transform into a villager riding a chicken. And now if we just wait, he'll transform. And in the meantime, I'm going to transform this into his new home. Here is our baby villager riding a chicken. I'm going to name him King Julian plus Neymar. I can't feed him the golden dandelion. Uh-oh. Well, let's just hope he doesn't grow up ever. But now we can take him into his new home. And now we have officially trapped our baby villager. And now we only have 3 mobs left to go. And for our third to last mob, we're picking up one of the most important mobs in Minecraft. And to begin, I first have to head over to my fishing dock. Now I need to grab my fishing rod out of here. And I need to catch some fish. And I'm gonna try and catch some from right here. There we go, we got our first fish. And now that I have plenty of fish, now I need to head over to my crowded village. And here I need to find some cats. Okay, I found these 2 cats in this house, and let's see if I breed them. Now I need to get them to breed using raw salmon. And yes, we got a baby cat, let's go. And unfortunately, it isn't orange. Now I can take this guy all the way back to the corridor. But now I can take this guy back to the corridor. But I will name him Stampy Cat. And it's unfortunate that he isn't orange, but I will name him Stampy Cat. I'll also feed him the golden dandelion. And now let me transform this into his new home. And here is his new home, themed like Stampy. And welcome to your new home, Stampy Cat. And this next mob might be referred to better as man's best friend. So I'm just gonna quickly head to my general purpose mob farm, grab myself some bones. Now that's all that's left to do is grab my dog named Sipho, and this dog that's named iBallistic Squid, and give them each bones. Wait, Dude, I didn't even need bones. What I actually needed was meat of some sort. So let's stand these guys back up. We give each of them a rotten flesh. And now we have a Babel wolf pet. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And I put Eyeballistic Squid and Stampy Longnose together. And now I'm gonna name this guy Wolfie Plays. And I'm also gonna give him the Golden Dandelion. And now I just need to take him all the way over to the corridor. And now if we come over here, we can fill up this last slot. And this is officially his new home. We have officially captured our second to last mob. But you're probably wondering, where is the next slot? Well, if I actually mine this down, you can see that we have an entirely new cage. And this is for the rarest mob of today's video. And this cage is for no ordinary mob. This mob is the rarest mob in Minecraft. Luckily, I already made an axolotl breeding chamber in my last video. And in order to get the secret axolotl color, I need to breed all of these axolotls. And this has only a 0.083 chance of happening. So let's get to breeding. And somehow, after 3 whole hours, I have not seen this axolotl. Dude, where is this axolotl? There's no way that it's that rare. Yo, I think I see it. Yo, I think I just saw it. Did you guys see that? Oh my gosh, that's it. That's the blue axolotl I've been looking for. Okay, I need to somehow clear the other axolotls while keeping the blue one in my sight. So I'm just gonna quickly try and clear all these guys out without killing the blue one. I see him, he's still alive. Okay, now I think I can try and get this guy on a lead. Okay, but now I think I can try and get this guy in a bucket. There we go, I think I got him. Let's go, dude, we have successfully gotten... Oh no. And now let's see. Yo, we finally got the baby blue axolotl. Oh my gosh. And now that I finally collected the baby blue axolotl, I can come over here and make him his own custom home. Usually they live in the cave like this, so I'm just gonna scoop up some items really quick. And usually they spawn in a cave like this, so I'm gonna quickly scoop up some blocks to use for my build. I'm also gonna make a name tag and I'm gonna name him Chili. And here is his new home. I think this looks pretty accurate to the lush caves. Now I'll just put Chili down over here and I'm gonna feed him the Golden Dandelion. And I'm also gonna give him his name tag. And now I'm just gonna block him off. And now I've officially captured the rarest mob in Minecraft. And I did kind of want to check on my drowned friend really quickly. No, 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 no.